Peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Abdullah Odero with Learn the Letters. We have reached it, brothers and sisters. We are now reciting the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all. May Allah the Exalted bless you all and allow you to continue to move on to only get better, because that's the only way. Now that you have the basics of reading the Arabic language, the only direction for you is to move up and to progress. And with that progression, you get more knowledge. And with that knowledge, you get more acquainted with that you are studying, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's message. And that is the strongest means of becoming a muhsin and becoming a slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by reading his word and receiving blessings. And how the blessings manifest, we cannot domesticate that or confine that to what we think is best. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you that. What your intention, inshallah, is craving, if it's to please Allah. So again, I just want to show you the goal here. The more you read the letters, the more you'll be able to distinguish and understand. Probably just looking at this for, let's say, 30 seconds, you're able to see the verses. As I mentioned, these white stars, as you see in the middle of this calligraphy, represents the end of the first verse. So you see in the beginning, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, the long line is just the scene, the last tooth of the scene, if you will, connecting to the meme. You see how the meme the tail kind of moves a little further to the left. As we know, meme, it just goes straight down in some fonts of the Arabic. But this is more calligraphy, so the letters will be have a little more flow, be a little more wavy, depending on the actual font. So this one is kind of along those lines, inshallah. So let's move on. Okay, let's go over the letters just real quick. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha, dal, ذال را ذا سين شين صاد ضاد طا ظا عين غين فا قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ya. Okay, so we're just going to go over Al-Fatiha real quick, inshallah, or the last verses, inshallah. So this is what we've taken so far. So we have Surah Al-Fatiha, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. That's what we've taken so far, all the way to Maliki Yawmiddin. So let's read it again. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. So remember, if we stop at the end of a verse, we don't pronounce that last vowel sound on the last letter of the verse. Rather, we put a sukoon on it. Okay, remember that. So if I was to continue all of it together, this is how it would sound. And go ahead and give it a try with me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. Okay, so that's how it would sound. So let's move to the next verse. This is the last verse. Ihdina, Hamza Fatha, Hamza Kasra, Ha Sukun, Dal Kasra, Di, Di, Noon Fatha, Alif Sukun, Na, Ihdina. Now the Sod, we see a Shadda over the Sod, right? So that means, is it a moon or a Shamsiyah? Shamsiyah, right? It's a sun letter, being that you don't pronounce the lam, if the sukun on it. So it's ihdinal, you go straight to the sod. Ihdinal, you don't say ihdinal si. No, the shadda is there for the reason to show you that it is a sun letter. Ihdinal si, ihdinal si. So we have sin and then ra, fatha ra. Ihdinal sira, ra, fatha, alif sukun. Then the ta, fatha ta. Ihdina sirata, Ihdina sirata. We elongated the ra because of the alif right before the ra. Okay. Now next we have continuation. Now the meme on the last letter or last word, is it a qamariya or shamsiya? Is it a moon or sun letter? It's a moon letter. Very good, because we see the sukoon there and there's no shadda on the meme. Okay, so that would be the last letter of the second word, sirata. We say ta, fatha lam sukoon, ihdina siratal, طل ميم ضمة سين سكون مس صراط المس تا فتحة تا صراط المست قاف كسرة يا سكون قي صراط المستقيم. Okay, so the meme has a shadda on it. The meme has a would have a sukoon on it. Okay. Next verse, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. So the sad has a kasra on it. The sad has a kasra on it. So with the si and then the ra with the fatha and the alif sukoon. So we صراط ta fatha ta صراط and the lam with the shadda صراط and then the lam with the fatha صراط ذا الكسرة يا سكون ذي صراط الذي نون فتحنا صراط الذين. Okay, then alif, you say hamza, fatha noon sukun an, ain fatha mim sukun am. So it'll be an am. It's going to be a challenge for you. An am, an am. Ta fatha ta, an'amta. And you will find a lot of people that recite fatha that'll lead you. They'll say an'amta, siratal ladina an'amta. No, it's an'amta. There are some letters to where you do bounce. Okay, if the sukoon will have a bouncing sound. We didn't take that here, but that's something you can further learn, inshallah. We just want to take the bare essentials to get you to read the Quran, inshallah. So it says an'amta. There are some letters like ba, you say aba, aba'am, like that. Aba, not am. Here it's an, no ana'am. Okay? But you'll hear a lot of reciters ana'amta. So an'amta, and then ayn fata'a, lam fatha ya sukun lay, alay, ha kasra mim sukun him, alayhim, alayhim. Okay, and the last verse is غين فتحة يا سكون غي را كسرة لام سكون ريل غيريل ميم فتحة غين سكون مغ غير المغ ضاء ضمة واو سكون ضو غير المغضوب با كسرة بي غير المغضوب عين فتحة لام فتحة يا سكون لي علي ها كسرة ميم سكون هم عليهم واو فتحة و لام فتحة ألف سكون لا. Remember, that's how la is written. So far we have from the beginning غير المغضوب عليهم ولا. But then we have an issue here. Even though that's a lam fatha alif sukun, it connects with a shadda. So in this case, you don't pronounce the elongation. The shadda kind of eliminates that. So it's it wouldn't be wala do. No, it'd be wala do, not wala. Okay, so it'd be wala do. So that with da fatha alif sukun do, and now it's connecting with another shadda. In this case, you'll learn later if you want to continue advanced studies in tajweed, what we call tajweed, all of this, you would elongate it even longer. So it wouldn't be do, it would be li. Okay, so you have li. So the lam kasra ya sukun, that elongation would be shorter than the dha fatha alif sukun, because the alif sukun on the dha connects to a shadda, and you'll learn that that's a longer, like six seconds even. They say 6 harakats, right? Long. And this one, the lam kasra ya sukun, be like 2 or 3 harakats long. Okay, so it'd be wala dallina. Okay, nun fatha na dallina. Okay, so let's go and look at this how we look in the Quran, in most Qurans, the Uthmani script. The red circle here, again, you see the scene, that scene at that long, don't be phased by that long. It's just decoration. It's just calligraphy, beautifying the Arabic language, making it look beautiful. It doesn't change the ruling of the scene whatsoever. It's just the scene being elongated, okay? The second circle you see here, the meme, the tail end of the meme, as you can see, it's kind of different from what we've taken from before. So let's look at what we have from before. So you see so see the meme here on alayhim. See the last word, the last letter with the meme. See how the tail just goes just south. But if you see, it's because it's a certain font, right? This font is different. The meme goes that way, and that's all I wanted to make clear to you. Now let's look at the second line, or the third one, if you will, on iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. See the small red circle on the far left? That is the yeah. I just wanted to show you that. See the noon, how it's really open. The noon in the other script we saw was that open. Again, it's just difference of font. It doesn't change the ruling. The letter may look different, but it doesn't change the ruling. And the yeah, you see how it's just small, this small line in between the ayn and the noon, but it makes it clear that it's a yeah because of the 2 dots under it. That's why it's very important to look at the dots. Look at the line below on the right. You see the other red circle on the ihdina siratal mustaqima. See the yeah here? It's kind of different because it connected to different letters. There's 2 letters on either side of it. We know that the yeah connects on both sides, but it looks kind of different than the one above it. It's just because, number 1, the type of font, and number 2, the letters that are on the left and right hand side of it. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all in reading this Quran, and may make you of those that are successful when understanding what you read, from the blessings that he gives you from the struggle that you have read in this month and the months to follow. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خيرا. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you.